Well, I think certainly the number that just jumps off at you is the 27 turnovers. I think that was the game story. I was disappointed in our inability to take care of the ball. I thought we could have made it a much more competitive game had we had we not thrown the ball away like we did. Give them credit. They have great length and athleticism, and they're committed. They're committed on the defensive end. That's obvious. Through preparation coming into the game, and and then seeing it live. But we're not a team that really turns it over a ton either. So that was an uncharacteristic performance. So I think it was a little bit of their ability to turn us over and just some carelessness on our end, and that's just too big of a number. At 27, you'll never win a game that way.
Question. You guys started off playing Michigan. I think it was the second game. Do you feel like you've grown as a team since then throughout this non-conference schedule?
Yeah, we have, and we've played. We start 3 freshmen, and a sophomore, so we're a very young team. We've played well at home. We haven't played well on the road, and that's something that if we're going to be competitive, in our conference schedule, it's somewhat natural at times for young teams. They struggle on the road and have a little more comfort level at home, but it's something where we need to continue to grow. But I do think we've played good basketball, throughout the first semester here. But it's most of our better performances have been at home.
Coach, what did you see defensively live from Pitt that maybe on film doesn't necessarily come through as well?
It's just a length that we don't see every day in practice going against each other. And we don't, through other than maybe Michigan State. Youngstown State had good length the other night, but we don't see that kind of size and length. And I guess that really, looked like that really bothered us tonight. But I also think, when you start having some simple passing and catching, mistake gets a little contagious, and we kind of got a little bit shook, and they forced some, and we just committed some others, but it's just it took us out of the game.
Other than Sam, I think you were 3 of 19 from 3. You need somebody else to start making some of those in order to keep defenses from being all over him?
Yeah, and I mean he's ready. Like he's ready for that. I mean he's fine out there. It's the younger. It was the younger guys. 4 of our other guards are freshmen that play a lot, including Pet Cash off the bench. So we have it's just they're just going through this learning process. They're going to be all good players, and we shoot the 3 very well. We're in the top 20 in the country in 3-pointers made per game coming in tonight. Just didn't make as many tonight, and again that was partly their length as well, and maybe rushing some shots. They blocked some threes, got some fingertips on some threes, and then that gets you trying to shoot it a little quicker and takes you out of rhythm. So I think our inability, some of those guys to make some threes tonight was a product of Pitt's length.
Yes. Yeah, you mentioned Dan. Just kind of fun to get him here. I know there was a bunch of friends and family at the game.
Yeah, sure. Anytime you have a chance. One of my assistant coaches, Brian Goodman, and was on Jeff Capel's staff at Oklahoma, so that was really the connection to the game. It wasn't as much trying to bring Dan home, although I do try to do that for kids throughout at least one time in their career. But the game was more set up as a result of the relationship with my assistant coach and Jeff. But it really was nice. I mean, they had like almost 50 people here, and I'm sure that it was nice to see him get a couple of baskets, and I'm sure he feels good about that. But he's going to be a good player for us. He's just, he's young, and he's got to get stronger and just get more. He's got to just see more possessions and get more game experience. But I expect him to have a good career.